So, comrade, I don't know about you, and I live in America. So let's talk a little bit about America. Let's talk about a certain topic of Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard recruitment. Now, you get a commission. I'm assuming, I don't know, I never was employed or enlisted or whatever. So, I'm assuming something. If you get somebody to join as a recruiter, you get commission. At the same time, women are to be now in all full everything, full combat, because we live in 2017, current year plus 2. So, I know this is trend. Me as young man in America. All these women seem to be very easy to pick up. You know, if you know how to talk to women in the right way, you can kind of use her emotions and convince her of things. And these recruiters, or professional car salesmen, who convince people to join the armed forces of the United States, I seem to notice they always pick on women who are very easily influenced if you know how to get to their emotions correctly. So a lot of women that I went to high school with would eventually get enlisted into the armed forces. Now, almost every single one of these women was kicked out or didn't even make it past boot camp. Almost every woman I ever met who joined the armed forces never made it at all. I'm assuming very many of them were dishonorably discharged because they had a modern female post-woman emotional traumas and they had to be discharged. Maybe it wasn't dishonorable, I don't know. I noticed that very many of these, even if they made it past boot camp, which the vast majority didn't, and I'm talking about a lot of these women's, because, you know, they're picking on their little girls who don't know anything. Women who, I don't even know, like 40 years ago would have been married, average, by now. So they're picked on, emotionally controlled, manipulated by this military recruiters who get the commission, or getting whoever, it don't matter, he gets a commission no matter what. And they join the military, and they drop out and they fail. So, you know, I go off and I read article, and I see that even these ones that stay in, they have this natural incentive if they're in the armed forces. And you know what that is? To get pregnant. Because the armed forces have maternity leave. So it's like a quarter of all women, or not even, I think a quarter is like the minimum, maybe it's like 40% of all women in the Navy are impregnated or on maternity leave. So this whole system of equality is weakening our state and making us completely weak and defenseless and crippling our Navy. The most powerful Navy the world has ever seen is not crippled by Russian super submarines like in Hunt for Red October or something. No. They're crippled because diversity, because equality, because natural incentives. And no, not to blame them. I mean, the irony is these women aren't even getting married. They just become whores because they're surrounded by men in their peak physical position. I mean, normie women, I don't know if you ever know this, but normie women really like men in uniform. They think that their power or their order or whatever it is about them, they like men in uniform. So now imagine these women who are a little bit more masculine. So maybe that means they have a little bit higher sex drive. And now they're completely surrounded by men every day. And they have this incentive to get pregnant. So all these women are becoming single mothers, surrounded by men, being complete fucking whores. And that is what defends this country, right? God bless America. Defended by fucking whores who destroy its own Navy. Because of its own ideology of liberal democracy. Isn't that great, comrade? This is the world we live in. Pretty funny, huh? Pretty funny. May North Korea wipe us off the face of the earth. Hail Nazbol.